Good morning. Hi, I'm Phil McPhail with United Country Lifestyle Properties in Maine, and today we're going to show you a 75-acre parcel here on the Troy Center Road in the town of Dixmont. The property here in Dixmont fronts on the Troy Center Road, which is right to the town line of Troy. And Troy is the first town in Waldo County, so this is the county line as well. This property has about 1,000 feet of frontage along Troy Center Road, and it is paved on this end, and the power begins or starts right at the property line. There's a house down there on the edge of this property. So we got about 1,000 feet in two sections along Troy Center Road. So the 75 acres here in the town of Dixmont, it has some really nice elevation to it. We're on the high point up here on the road. The elevations here run from about 415 to 520 feet above sea level. This property is not in the tree growth tax program. I know a lot of people ask that kind of question, whether the taxes on the 75 acres are $1,010.10 for 2020. So the elevation here on the road would make this a perfect place for building anywhere along the road front. A daylight basement would work perfect here. You got some views of the hills and the mountains off in the distance. The trees on this property, there's quite a mix. Right here along the road, we're seeing poplars. They're starting to bud out now. It's the last day of April. We've got some white birch here, white pine, cedar, red maple. There's a very good mix of different trees. There was a timber harvest done here about 3 years ago. They've thinned it out. It's looking good, and you'll see that in the shots here from the air. Haven't talked much about the location here in Dixmont, but this is central Maine. We're about 7 miles off of I-95, so getting here is quite easy. You pick up Route 7 and just follow it over to the Troy Center Road. For services, the nearest town would be Newport at about 12 miles from here. And that's a 15-minute ride. Bangor, believe it or not, is only 27 miles to the east, a little northeast. Bangor International Airport, you can fly in there and be in this property in less than 30 minutes. If you're coming from further away, Boston is about 208 miles and about 3.5 hours roughly. So it's very easy to get here, but you are out in the country. It's a very rural town. There's only about 1,100 people that live in Dixmont. The town is a lot of small farms and fields, a lot of forest land, and very few homes. 36.5 square miles this town consists of, so you can definitely find privacy here. 75 acres makes that quite easy as well. Okay, we're towards the center of this road frontage. This field behind me is not part of the property. You'll see this if you get a package from us. There's several fields that are out parcels from this original piece of land, and this is one of them. The nice thing about having this field right here abutting the land is a lot of game comes out here at night and feeds. We have whitetail deer, ruffed grouse, wild turkey out here. People are actually out here hunting turkey this morning. So while this field is not part of the property, it definitely adds to the appeal of this, especially from a recreational hunting aspect. Well, thanks for taking the tour of the property here in Dixmont with us today. And while you're here, if you want to keep in touch with us or watch all our videos, make sure you like and subscribe and ring that bell so that you get notified when we put a new video up. We're standing here on the shore of Plymouth Pond, which is just a few miles from the property. And you can see off in the distance Peaked Mountain on the other side of the lake. That's in Dixmont. And that's kind of a landmark as you're driving through the area. You can see the communication towers on top of Peaked Mountain. If you want to come see this property, give me a call at 800-286-6164. This is what you see in Dixmont, more tractors and cars.